marketplace. Oh, really? Yeah, really? That's the dirt off my shoulders. Really?
Mississippi Valley.
Yeah, really? I get hungry when it's colder. Really?
How come they do this?
Yeah, really? You ain't gotta worry about mine.
I think like you guys need to see this.
Yeah, really? What you gotta say about me? Really?
What's up, you guys? This is the And Now We Know show. We are back with another episode. I'm your host, Jonnie Kae. Here we are again for another show. For today's episode, we have a fashion designer, and he does so much more. He's doing a lot of things in these LA streets, so I definitely had to have him on my show. I'm so excited to introduce him to you guys today. His name is Malik from Urbane Society, and let's go ahead and bring him on out.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, of course. Been doing your fashion thing for a while. But people want to know, like, how long have you been in the fashion industry?
Yeah, so I started my career in 2009. I started off as an assistant stylist for editorial celebrities in New York. And I was 18, I had just turned 18, and I was just like working nonstop. Like I remember going to the city, to New York, and brutal cold, like 10 degrees, doing photo shoots in Brooklyn and Vogue and different things like that.
So you've been through the trenches already. You've been like, you're a real designer. Like you've seen, like you've done like the stuff, like the dirty work too.
Yep.
Wow. When did you first realize that you wanted to be a designer?
I think I always wanted to be in fashion, and I was always good at putting outfits together and things like that. But I didn't know what career I wanted to be in fashion. You know, I just knew I wanted to make people look good and look good myself. So, and also while creating like a physical vision or representation of what I saw in my head. You know, so that's really what I thought of in terms of being a designer, and it kind of manifested in that way.
Like you're natural. Like you're
it's
creative like all your life.
Yeah, it's in me. I can't do anything other than be creative. Like accounting makes me sweat. Like, I can't think about it. Like,
But fashion is easy for you.
Fashion.
Some people have no fashion sense.
I love shopping. Like I love going to stores, and that's what made me start my app. Was that like I would always love going to different stores and discovering different designers and seeing what they're doing and looking at different styles from all around the world and putting them together to influence different looks that belong.
Well, your app, I do want to talk about your app. You're creating an app that it should be launched already by the time you guys see this episode, but it's in the works right now. Can you tell us a little bit about what we can expect when we see it?
Yeah, so Urbane Market is a marketplace app. Basically, your mobile online pop-up shop or curated boutique like a Nordstrom, but only dedicated to local brands. In the app, I want people to be able to find whatever they want, whether it's candles, fashion, shoes, home goods, or anything. Just type it in and it'll pull up whatever's available in your local area. But then also you can interact with brands in so many different ways. You can favorite their products, you can favorite the brands, you can change your location to different places, whether you're in LA or Chicago, New York, or Detroit. You can move your pin around and you can find different local brands in that area. So whatever you search for will be within that geographic location. This gives the local brands a fair chance to be exposed to new audiences and things like that. Right.
Like I think like more local businesses need that. Like they need to have an app. Like there's where you can find them. Because like some people like they don't even want like me personally, I like to find designers that like
no one else has.
Yeah. I like boutique shopping. I'm a very big on boutiques, like, cause I like the fact that you're gonna go into a boutique and not find that in the mall, or everybody's not gonna have on that shirt, everybody's not gonna have on those pants, and that's what I love. And then it would be cool if I could go on an app and be able to find any store that I'm looking for. That would be so cool. That's crazy that you came up with that.
People don't really shop like, oh, I'm looking for this particular brand. They're more so like, oh, I want a zebra print top, or I want a green shirt to go up with green on my shoes or my sneakers. But I'm here in Atlanta and I'm visiting. I don't know where to go, so you just type it in the app and it pulls up things that are local to you.
Yeah, because especially when you're traveling, like, you don't know the spots.
Yeah,
you're like, where are the spots at? Like, how can you find them? Unless you know somebody in the city, you're not gonna know. You're gonna end up at the mall or going to like Target.
Right.
Instead of finding like their spots. Like,
yeah, and even when you move to different cities, like a lot of people move just periodically for different things, and you go to a new city, you're like, oh, I don't
know where to go anymore.
Right, I don't know where to go. I need to be like exposed to local, things happening, and not only will you be able to buy things from the app, but you'll be able to find like different experiences. So if there's a pop-up or a festival, like where we're at,
cool. Pop-ups. What, you guys? This is amazing. Like, I can't even believe it. That's like, you're kind of like, this is world changing.
Yeah.
I might be sitting next to like a billionaire. Like, this could be huge.
Yeah,
You will see first place shoes on the Urbane Society app coming soon.
Claim it.
How did you come up with the name Urbane Society?
It was more so me thinking about what represented the brand that I wanted to have, and it means sophisticated, polished, always polite and always kind to people, and that's what Urbane means. That's the definition of it. So then I just added society to it because I wanted it to be a collective of people. I didn't want it to be just one sole entity. I wanted it to be something that includes people, and that's just like the surface explanation. But yeah.
So how would you say you exactly got into wanting to support other local businesses instead of just your own?
It would be easier to just do it myself, right?
Yeah, most people just start their own app for themselves.
Yeah, but I think to the core of it, before I even decided to make an app, I wanted to help other small local businesses. What I want to provide to people is I want to provide something next level, extraordinary, something that hasn't been done before. So why not do that and involve all the local businesses and things like that. The basis of the app was really for people to be able to find different things. So I really thought about the Ubers of the world, the Grubhubs and Postmates.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is like.
Yeah, and I'm like, why can't
drivers come pick up clothes and stuff?
Yeah, so that's
one of
houses. That's one of the key features that we plan on rolling out is same-day delivery. To have
same-day delivery. Oh my God, you don't even have to go get the clothes, you guys. You can just order it, and it gets driven to you.
Yep, and it gets delivered to you same day.
Wow, you're giving jobs to people too.
Right,
People
and that was
need more apps that they want to.
That was the thought process. I wanted to be able to provide jobs to people too in the process. So, that was kind of like really important to me.
Wow, like you're an innovator and you're also a humanitarian because you're thinking about the people and you're not just thinking about yourself. And yeah, you're gonna be like a billionaire or somebody who's probably gonna try to buy this idea from you. What do you look for when you're choosing models? Is there anything in particular that you like?
Oh my God, yes. Well, I mean, I've been doing this for years, for a decade, and I've worked with so many models. And one thing I can say, I love a model who knows how to work the camera, knows their lighting, and just knows how to have fun. A model should come and work. A model shouldn't come and make you work.
Right.
And everyone else around you work. Because then, it's like the photographer too. Like, I'm just gonna tie it in. But like photographers are really important people, and they need to know like how to capture the lighting, how to capture the angles of the model. So the model and the photographer should really be able to work together, no matter who they are.
Exactly. And it's easier said than finding people like that.
It is.
Everyone wants to be a model these days, but everybody just doesn't really have it.
Everybody doesn't have it. Just because you're cute doesn't mean that you're a model.
Exactly.
Because you have to take the pictures and you have to be able to sell a product.
Right, exactly. If you want to be a model for him, I'm going to leave a link down below so that you can get in contact with him, you know, see
Yes,
if he
if you
wants
want.
to use you.
Yep.
You got to go through an audition.
And those are the qualifications.
Right. Now, I want to get into your love life a little bit. Hopefully it's not too embarrassing for you to talk about, but the people want to know, like, is it hard to be an entrepreneur like yourself and you have like a lot going on and balance a love life? Is that hard?
It is hard. I mean,
Tell
it's
us
like,
about it.
yeah, I think me personally, I make it a point to have balance in my life. So if I'm working hard, I'm gonna play hard. So that can turn into a whole lot of different situations. So, you know, I would say in general, like having a business and being an entrepreneur in the beginning stages and in the growth stages, it makes it really hard to have like to be dedicated, you know, to someone and to really allot that time and like attention and energy that someone needs.
Spend a lot of time on your brand.
Right.
You have to be someone who understands that your brand is like your baby.
Yes, exactly. And they have to.
And there's some jealousy with that with a partner. Like they're like, but I'm supposed to be your baby. Have you experienced that? Like somebody trying to take all your attention away?
Yeah, of course. Like, you know, it's been several years that I've been in and out of different situationships and relationships.
Do you think it has to do with your brand?
No, I don't think so. I think it's more so the other people and their insecurities.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. 100%.
Definitely, because, you know, I wouldn't mind being with somebody who's a go-getter and is busy doing what they have to do because I'm doing what I gotta do. You know,
Right.
That's the only time someone's gonna feel insecure is if they're not doing what they need to do on their side. So I think the best thing is just keep it light.
Keep it light with everybody?
Yeah, keep it light until you feel like you really like solidify who you are. Like look at Beyonce.
Wow.
Like they work, like Rihanna, like they work, they set themselves up and then they worry about all the other stuff.
So right. Like, is there any type of drama that you experience behind the scenes with other designers? Did you have like haters, like other designers hating on you?
I mean, if you don't have any haters, you're not doing something right. And I mean, I have to
agree.
deal with like, I have so many haters that I have to just ignore them.
Do you think it's easier for the male designers or the female designers?
I think the male designers are just as bad as the female
I think the
designers.
male designers are dominating.
Yeah, I mean, they're dominating right now, but
Yeah.
they've been.
I think it's hard for
been
female
dominating.
designers.
You know what? I do think it's hard for females in a lot of different industries.
Yeah, it's like for some reason we're just getting like the short end of the stick. So what's your social media? Can we know like how can we stalk you?
Yeah, well, my Instagram, everything is under Urbane Society, so Urbane_Society. And yeah, that's how you can find me on Instagram and I'm on Facebook.
All right, Urbane Society Market, y'all. You guys, this is the guy. Just remember, you've seen him on my show. Don't forget. And wow, go follow him. Everything that he said and that we talked about is in the description box below. If you want to get my shoes, they're in the description box below. And shop Urbane Society, guys. That's it for Malik.
Thank you.
Thank you. Talk to you guys later.